I'm going to take advantage of today. So, word has it, I'm turning 44 today.
That word's a lie, by the way. It's 34.
It's 43
I'm
at
turning
most.
44 today. It is such a cool number. There is really not a wrong way to look at it. Now, my son and I can both use the same hand gesture to show our age, only while he would use just one. There is beauty in how even this number is, how symmetrical and unequivocally middle-aged. I, Dr. Katya Migacheva, am a middle-aged woman. I should track down my preschool bully, who, when we were 4, promised to vanquish me with his plastic sword for being taller than him, and let him know that I lived to see 44, and I'm probably still taller than him. Navigating fragile male egos. 44 feels like such a frivolous age. You know, so many choices of people groups where I can now fit. I still can use evolving technology somewhat successfully to fit with the youngsters, but I can also comfortably chime in most conversations about the ancient pre-internet times, kids these days, and the latest trends in longevity science. Having more options for where to fit in should make me feel great, as it seems that my whole life's journey has been one big quest for belonging. First, I had to fit into my parents' schedules. Family myths suggested it took them 10 years to find time to conceive me. Then, for a minute, into Soviet ideology, then an anti-Soviet ones. Fit with my Jewish friends, but also be the good type of a Jew for your run-of-the-mill anti-Semites. Fit with the kids who were nerdy enough to make their parents proud, but also with the crowd who were cool enough to do things that would make their folks shudder. At least fitting at TGI Fridays, my first job in the United States, was a breeze. Especially after one day, naive to English slang, and listening to my fellow servers raucous banter before the shift, and really wanting to understand and contribute. I asked loudly, defyingly rolling my R's, "What does jerk off mean?" I tried my fit in academia, dancing delicately between rabid intellectuals and people who had a life here on earth with the rest of us. I fit in Congress, where I squeezed my idealism into the shape of a star-spangled banner. I fit myself in all the roles: wife, mother, daughter, friend, a citizen of the world, and a lover of no country. I've dared to try myself in many different spaces and found fit in all of them, but belonging in none. And so I've been searching for this space where all of me could feel home. And it took me this many years to realize that my true talent isn't in fitting into one mold, but in being able to adapt, connect, and thrive in many different spaces. It turns out that, as cheesy as it sounds, everything I need to belong has been right here all along. I've really wondered whether I should point at myself. Let's define here as reciprocal. The connections we built add to a life's tapestry woven with laughter, love, agreements and arguments, shared pain, and shared joy. So, here's to a beautiful chaos of love, to the ties that bind us, and differences that heat this glue, and the joy of discovering that belonging is not a verb. Here's to the flawless symmetry of 44, where one side perfectly reflects the other. Thank you for being a part of my journey. Cheers, and to many more misfit adventures. Let's have a dinner first, and then have more drinks and the blast.